Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So would y'all rather, ooh, I like that in the background. Let me know if this is bad lighting, because I feel like y'all wouldn't rather look at me like I like looking at, I don't know, just let me know if y'all prefer like this or like this. Look how they be saying in the eye doctor, 1 or 2. But anyway, that's not what I came to talk about. So, y'all, today I'm going to talk to, I was going to say the ladies, but I guess I could talk to guys too who are going through this. What I want to say is let that toxic man or woman go. And y'all, I'm not one of them haters, okay? I'm not one of those girls that be hating, you know, them single girls that don't be tying down to guys in general, like just hating, like, girl, you don't need no man, like independent, INDE, like that's not me. Y'all, I was one of them that had the toxic man. Like, I had a toxic man. I actually had kids with him. I had a toxic man, and I've had toxic men in my life. Like, actually, I was never that type that got with a lot of guys, but I did get with a few, and they were all toxic. But y'all, I was that one that wanted to hold on to the toxicity because, like, I just needed somebody to love me. But y'all, when I tell you, as soon as I dropped all that toxicity, like, I started prospering like that. Like, y'all, I've always struggled with food, right? Always struggled with food for, like, a few years, maybe like 2-3 years. And as soon as I dropped all that toxic stuff, y'all, I started dropping weight within like a week. And I was like, wow, I was able to control myself more. Like, I didn't have, like, my thoughts were not just everywhere. Like, I was able to focus on myself and, like, you know, really do better, like actually have control. Like, I was able to control myself. But, you know, God let me know that it was, you know, the toxic stuff I was dealing with that was pretty much, yeah, don't mind me, I'm eating chips. It was pretty much like taking over my brain, like pretty much, like to the point where I couldn't even focus on me. Like, I couldn't focus on me enough to where I could figure out, you know, I don't need to do this to be happy, or I don't need to eat up everything I see, like, or like, I don't know, I feel like when you're stressing on stuff, like, you don't have time to sit and think, because where's all your extra time going to? Oh, is he with somebody else? Why he not answering his phone? Why, like, you know, you got his location. Why is he here? Why is he doing this? Like, every time you're away from them, you're thinking about what they're doing or who they're seeing, or, like, you know, like, literally, that was me, y'all. Like, steadily checking the location, looking up the address. Like, where is it? Like, is this a house or is this a establishment? Like, when I tell you, that's all I thought about in my free time. Like, yeah, it was crazy. So, you know, once I started asking God to help me, you know, get rid of that tie, like, you know, and that's a demonic tie. Like, it really is, because God don't give you, you know, anxiety and not being able to just chill and, like, focus on you. Like, that's not healthy, because someone that actually loves you is going to, you know, they're going to want to see you happy. And I'm telling you, this is coming from someone who was that person. Like, I was literally that girl. Like, I would not let my man go. Like, I'm not the type to jump to, like, different people and, like, you know, I want to keep that person. So I'll do anything in my power to keep that going. Like, That's what I did. Because I didn't know what love was for real. Until, you know, God came in my life and he showed me, like, love is patient. Love is kind, for real. Like, you know, I hate when I hear people say that, but it really is, though. It's really patient, you know. It is kind. It's not going to have you wondering where they at all times of day. Have you checking their location. Have you, you know, they'll make sure you're not worried. They'll make sure, you know, that they do right by you. They'll make sure you're happy. They'll want to see you happy. They'll want to see you grow. They'll want to see you do better. They're not going to be the cause of that stress. And like I said, it literally took God, because y'all, I was with my baby daddy for almost 5 years. It took God to come and redirect me, like, to even think about leaving him. I mean, like, you know, I always knew that the stuff that I dealt with him was not right, and how he would treat me was not right, but then I had, like, a lot of people in my ear. Saying, like, oh, he's different, everyone's different, you know, not everybody's like, that's the main thing they like to use. Oh, everybody's different, not everybody does the same thing. Like, what? Okay, that might be true, but, like, you know, it made me feel like crap. Like, have me questioning everything. Like, I don't know, when someone loves you, I just drop all my chips. When someone loves you, for one, they're gonna constantly remind you of that. 2, they're gonna make you feel like that. 3, they're gonna show it. Like, it would literally be no question, period, if someone actually loves you for real. And I just wanted love so bad that I was willing to accept pretty much anything. And, you know, the first thing that came my way, I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. Not knowing that, you know, it's a lot of, I mean, I knew, like, you know, people would trick you and stuff, but I didn't realize how, like, you really gotta have, like, discernment on that type of stuff. Like, I was real blind. I had no type of discernment. I was just, like, going into it because I just wanted someone. I just need that man love. But God gave me that gift of discernment. So, I mean, I feel like I kind of always had it just a little bit, but he upped it. And then I was like, okay. It's like, especially if you're walking with God, don't give up. Like, it's definitely times where it's real hard, but, like, the more I'm walking with God, the more I'm realizing, oh my goodness, the more I'm realizing why I go through this stuff. Literally, you go through stuff and you'll fall down, but you get back up because it's teaching you, you know. It's like you either keep doing the same thing and keep having the same results, or you be like, okay, this is not working, so I need to do something else, you know. Ask God to lead you, redirect you, because y'all, I'm telling you, that stuff is holding you back. Like, I would cry so much. I thought I was ugly. Like, now I feel better about myself, you know. It's a whole change when you literally just let that go. Like, I'm such a lover, but, like, I'm learning to just take people how they are. Like, don't be trying to make up excuses for anybody. Like, literally, they will tell you right off the bat what type of person they are, and you just gotta listen to it, because if you don't, all you're doing is hurting yourself in the end. Because one day you're gonna have to let them go, because you can't hold on to that hurt forever. That literally just crushes your soul. Like, yeah, I couldn't even be peaceful. Like, I remember when I would not have my kids, I couldn't even just sit in peace and silence. Like, I would go crazy, because, like, I couldn't just chill out. Like my mind, smoking, drinking was chilling. It's not. It's not chilling. That's having to go buy something, go spend your money. I mean, like, for real, just chilling, like, with nothing. Like, I could not do that. And God is slowly teaching me. Like, I feel like I'm an adult with a child mind. Like, I was never really taught this as a kid. Like, this is new to me. Like, I feel like I'm learning life again. But that's why I want to share this with y'all. You know, I know I'll be yapping. And I be wanting to talk about a subject, but then I just keep going. Like, because I just feel like I just need to say things. Like, I just need to put my thoughts out there. Because I know I'm not the only one that thinks this. And I really know that because I see them on YouTube. I see people that's, like, have the same mind frame as me and be talking. I'm like, okay. So it's not just me. So I know it's people out there. So I'm going to just keep posting. I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep yapping. I'm going to keep posting. But in conclusion, let that toxicity go. Even if it's friends, family, let it go. It might seem like it hurts at the moment, but I'm telling you, you'll see changes, especially if you decide to walk with God and ask Him to lead you. God loves when you're obedient to Him and when you make sacrifices, even when He knows it hurts you deeply, and you decide to give that up for Him and just to better your life. He will reward you big time with that. I'm telling you. Like, before Him, I didn't even know who I was. Now I know I really do want to do this YouTube stuff. I really, I know why I think the way I think now. I used to just think and go through stuff and get called crazy by people. But now it's like I know, like, God is teaching me why I've always felt these certain ways or why I always felt like an outcast. He's showing me why. Because I was meant to follow Him. And people who follow Jesus seem weird because other people don't understand, but I completely understand. So, but like I said, I guess that's enough yapping, y'all. And it's hot up in here. I'm surprised my phone ain't overheated. But I love you guys. Stay positive, stay blessed, stay prayed up, all that, y'all. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.